Hey YouTube! So I've got a bass in. I mean I can set these things up, but it's just demoing. I can't demo it like with a left-handed guitar. So I did initially put it on upside down about 2 minutes ago, and I can't do anything doing it the proper way around. So if I just hold it upside down and Hendrix it, although the fat string's on the bottom, this is, I think these are quite desirable. This is the 50th anniversary Squier that's upside down, because it's meant to be this way around. P-bass, Tobacco Sunburst. The paint. This is the guy. I've actually fixed a bass for him before. I can't even remember what make it was. It Mayonnaise, or like a really fancy one. Didn't do a video of it because I can't play left-handed. This has got flat wounds on it, which I don't know. I was talking to the guitarist in the Black Sabbath after the end band. He's just bought a Washburn bass for doing his home recording, and he's talking about buying flat wounds and what kind to get. I really don't know anything about flat wounds. I remember buying them years ago, like the second band I was in on EBO. I put flat wounds on it because you're meant to have flat wounds, and they kind of went rusty and they ended up cutting my fingers, and I didn't like them at all. That was a short, and EBO is like a really muddy thing anyway, so I think they kind of take away any treble you've got. So if you've already got an EBO, it just makes it, and they were rubbish. So they work a bit better now. Actually, the thing that's thrown me the most about this is, although the strings are upside down, yeah, that's quite annoying. You know, play one string stuff. You can't see where the fret markings are, because the fret markings are, the ones on the edge of the fingerboard are there. There ain't no fret markings on this side, so it's kind of a bit harder than usual. This one's got a Wilkinson pickup in it. I wasn't sure exactly how to do it, to put the covers in where it's meant to say Wilkinson. So I put that cover on there, not knowing whether that was the right way to do it. Also wired the pots on it. It's a question I've asked. I think I've opened and asked this question, what way the knobs should go, but the knobs that I replaced in this were backwards, so it's, turning them up as what you would normally turn down, because it's a mirror image, which makes sense. But then again, the knobs on your amp all go clockwise to get louder, so the bass goes the opposite way. That was the way it was, so I left it that way. See, everything seems fine until you go to change note, and then suddenly it's like, oh no, that's not right, because I'm so used to going the other way around. This is so hard. Oh yeah. It's just chaos. Chaos trying to play upside down. So I can't really do any sort of demonstration of this. What can I play on one string? Rap bit, oh no. Oh, it's so hard. Your love for me has just got to be. For you know the way I'm going to feel. I'm going to feel. I'm going to feel. honest, the thing that's thrown me the most about playing this is just not having the fret markings. Do you know where I am? I mean, quite a lot of bass is just played on one string anyway, so... Never saw a woman so alone, so alone, so alone, so alone. Yeah, so what I'm actually thinking is this. I quite like the whole upside down bass idea. I do actually have a left-handed bass, which I've had for ages. Buster gave me it. He was sick of looking at it because he knew he'd never get down to it. That was about a year and a half ago, and I've just not got down to it yet either. So I might make, because I mean, it's like, to be honest, the knobs don't get in the way. They're not really, it's not really an issue, the knobs being there. They're not where you are playing the bass, just the way your arm arches over it. So it might be quite fun to actually make. Oh, you can't get up high. The same. You can't see, obviously. And if I put the strap butt here, it'll make it neck heavy like mad. Maybe not the best idea. But the upside down bass thing's interesting. I went to see Caravan. A couple of months ago, and they had a new bass player. Jim Leverton's left. And their new bass player was left-handed, playing a left-handed bass, but it was strung with the fat string on the bottom, and he seemed to be doing fine. That guy actually, where did I see him? He was just by total random chance. I was watching a Jeff Lynne ELO awards ceremony thing from, I don't know, 5 years ago or something like that, and he was the bass player, so he's ELO's bass player as well. So I think he's probably he's probably signed that poster. There's Pi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 signatures. So you get Pi, Jeffrey, Jan, drummer and bass player. Yeah, so he signed the poster. ELO bass player signed that poster. There you go. Yeah. So this isn't big enough for a full. Well, it's actually 8 minutes. It's probably big enough for a full video, isn't it? I was going to stitch on it. I did a video with Scott where it was like round at his house. I might just stick it out as a separate one. I think it's about an hour, 10-15 minutes or something, just after the last one I did, where we did the video and then hit stop and then continued talking. I was like, I'll just turn it back on again. So I don't know what we were talking about or anything like that. That was last week. But it's a lovely bass. I mean, Fender, the Squier basses seem to be much better than the guitars in my opinion. Maybe it's just because a bass is easier to do. I don't know, but I mean, even like the Affinity, it's not the Affinity, the budget, the Squier Bronco and stuff like that, the cheapest Squier P basses you can get are good. I can gig them no problem. Maybe not so much with the Squier guitars. The basses just seem to be better. This is a good one. Just a shame it's a left-handed. I suppose I'll have to put it on and try and so it looks right in the picture. It's even difficult just to. If you ever, yeah, it looks right, but can I don't even. I mean, see, it just looks. You always see even the way I'm holding it. Even though I played bass and guitar forever, whenever you see some like a model, obviously I'm a model, like a model holding a guitar, you can always tell when they can't play the guitar because they just look wrong with it, really awkward, and that's the look I've got just now. You can tell that they don't play the guitar, even if they're, even when I'm not playing the guitar, but I'm just holding it, it looks natural and it feels right and it looks kind of right. Whereas as soon as you see somebody who's holding a guitar, regardless of whether they're trying to play anything or not, just for a photo, you just don't look like they're playing. You go like, they don't play the guitar. You always see that with the old the Aria Pro and BC Rich at magazine adverts where you had a girl like in a bikini with 80s hair standing there with with the Mockingbird or whatever, and it's like just not you can tell it's like they never held the guitar before ever. You're not meant to be looking at that. Yeah, so left-handed bass, it's ready, no rush to pick it up. I think he said the guy said his car was in getting fixed. So I replaced the pickups, the knobs and the output jack, so it's got CTS pots, and I think it's new knobs as well. So CTS pots now. I think it was a Switchcraft jack. It was a Fender branded. He's done it up. This is one. He said he'd had it, I think probably since new. I think he was saying. Oh, it doesn't have a serial number in the back of the headstock. That's because the serial number's on the front. CN606. Made in Korea. Well, that doesn't run into the usual first number being the year. Unless it's 96. Maybe that's right. When was Fender? 56, 96, 46. But 46. 46 could be maybe when Fender started doing... they started off making like radios or radio amplifiers before he made guitars. So 96 could be right. So that would be 46. And then by 52 he was doing the Telecaster. So a few years of making the amps and stuff. Yeah, okay. So probably 96. And the guy said he'd had it. But I know it had been battered about. And it had EMG Select pickups in it. Which he just wanted to replace it. I think it's just one of those things that it had a slightly dodgy connection on the output jack. There wasn't a very good soldering. I think that was maybe the problem. I don't know if there was really that much wrong with the pots, but it's all new now, so it'll go for another. That's 96. That's 25 years, isn't it? So it'll last more than another 25 years before it needs anything replaced, because the stuff that you replaced it with is much better. Easy. Rocking. Catch you later.